Spoke to Navdeep Bains, the Minister of Innovation, Science and Economic Development, and he explained why the government created the program.
Basically, this is the #1 issue we heard from businesses from across the country. It's really about the issue around talent and skills and retraining. And the way the program is going to work is it's really about Canadian companies identifying high-in-demand, specialized skills that they need so they can come here and help Canadian companies grow to create Canadian jobs.
How much of a skills gap is there?
There's a big gap. By 2019, there's going to be a shortage of 220,000 people in the IT sector. And as you know, every company is a tech company now. So this is an impact that we will feel across the country in all regions, in all sectors. That's why this is such a priority for our government. And this really speaks to our government's commitment around growing the economy and creating good quality jobs. Because when these individuals come to Canada, they transfer skills, they help companies grow, they create good quality jobs, and that's really the outcome and the focus of this initiative.
Okay, why don't we have the skills here already?
We do, and actually we made a significant down payment on our innovation agenda in the last budget. We invested $2 billion into our universities and colleges, and actually when leveraged with the provincial governments and the institutions, that was close to $5 billion. And this really provides better opportunities for Canadians to upgrade their skills, a focus on science, technology, engineering, mathematics, what we refer to as STEM. So we've invested a significant amount in our domestic pipeline. But as you know, we don't have a monopoly on good ideas. And more importantly, a lot of Canadian companies want to grow, want to scale up. And in order to do that, we want to be open to investment, we want to be open to trade, but we also want to be open to people, which is a key ingredient for our economic success.
Okay, according to Digital Talent Road to 2020 and Beyond, the Information and Communications Technology Council, we are slower than other advanced economies to adopting digital entrepreneurship. Why is that?
So you're absolutely right. I mean, there's really 3 components where I think we're really having difficulties in Canada, which has been the focus of our government. One is we talked about the focus on people and talent and retraining. The other is really about technology adoption. And in particularly, our large businesses do well, but it's really our small and medium-sized businesses that don't do so well. And that's why, for example, one area of concern was about, broadband connectivity, particularly in our rural and remote communities. And we launched a program called Connect to Innovate. This is a $500 million program that will really help deal with the digital divide, to deal with the issues, as you talked about, in terms of technology adoption in some of our rural and remote communities. And again, this is all about saying, look, we need to play a leadership role when it comes to technology. And ultimately, it deals with the third and most important issue as well, which is helping companies scale up. What we do really well is we start up a lot of companies, but we really don't focus on helping companies scale up and grow and compete not only within Canada, but globally as well.
At the end of the day, according to this report, the high demand areas right now, advanced manufacturing, robotics, cybersecurity, intelligent retail, connected transportation, clean tech, smart cities, and e-health, among a number of others. But on average, Canadian companies invest less in digital technologies than their counterparts in the United States and other advanced economies. Again, why is that?
I think it's a culture of being risk-averse. I think the fact that in Canada we have challenges where companies, get too comfortable, become too complacent. We need to be more ambitious, and so we're trying to create incentives and programs to help them deal with taking more risk, investing more money in research and development. And this global skills strategy is all about bringing in people that have the skills and the know-how. They can transfer those skills, create more Canadian jobs, and help more Canadian companies grow. And that's really the objective of this program.
That was part of my interview with Navdeep Bains, the Minister of Innovation, Science and Economic Development. He spoke to me earlier on CBC News Network from Mississauga, Ontario.